Okay, we are now in paper 3, which is Africa and World. And we'll begin with section A of paper 3. And the first topic we are going to highlight a bit on will be the abolition of the slave trade. The focus of this topic is on the abolition. And I remember in 2011, a question was asked that to what extent were economic factors responsible for the abolition of the slave trade in West Africa during the 19th century. So this is a question which, to what extent, it means it's a two-part question, which is focused on the factors responsible for the abolition of slave trade, with economic factors in the first part and other factors such as humanitarian, political, and religious in the second part. So in the first part, we are going to dwell on the economic factors responsible for the abolition. One of the economic factors, and the most important economic factor, will be the role of the Industrial Revolution. Industrial Revolution was a period in Europe where work formerly done by hand was now done by machines. The Industrial Revolution contributed in the abolition of slave trade in the following ways. It led to the invention of machines such as tractors. With the invention of machines such as tractors, in the different purposes of agriculture, slave labor was therefore not needed. It led to the need for raw materials. The raw materials were in Africa in abundance, such as cotton, such as cocoa. They were badly needed as basic input for European industries. So slave trade had to be abolished for Europeans to get raw materials. It led to the desire for the overseas market. There was a need for European powers to look for markets in Africa where they will sell their surplus manufactured goods. Slave trade had to be abolished so that Africans will stay in Africa and they will constitute large market for European manufactured goods. Another important economic factor that led to the abolition was the influence or the introduction of the legitimate trade, the profitability of legitimate trade. Legitimate trade was a new trade that replaced the slave trade. It was a trade where Europeans would come with surplus manufactured goods and exchange them with African raw materials. When the trade was introduced, European power discovered that it was even more profitable than the slave trade. This dealt a severe blow to the slave trade. Another important economic reason was to fight sugar surpluses in Britain. Britain was a leading producer of sugar, and Britain had large market in Europe where they sold their sugar. But after some time, France